Hello, beautiful. Thank you for stopping by. These are the three major types of flay or circle that we have. From these three, you can get other ones, but today we are going to be working on the one in the middle, the half circle flay, or you can equally call it the 180-degree flay. So let's get started. Calculation for 180-degree or half circle flay. Our waist is 32 plus 2 inches allowance. This 2 inches is for zip and seam allowance. 32 plus 2 gives us 34. To calculate the skirt waist to cut out, you would say 34. This 34 we have here divided by 3.14. It gives us 10.7. Approximately, we have 11 inches. This is the radius of our waist to cut out. The next thing we are going to consider is skirt length to cut out. Our skirt length is 44 plus 2 inches or plus 2 inches. This 2 inches is for hemming allowance at the down part and joining the down part to the upper bodies. It gives us 46 inches. The next thing we are going to calculate is the amount of fabric to put on fold. To get the amount of fabric to put on fold, the 11 inches we have as our waist radius plus the 46 inches we have as our skirt length, add the two of them up together, it gave us 47. So this 47 is the amount of fabric we need to cut this half circle flay. Let me show us how we are going to fold it using this piece of paper. This is assumed to be our African print. As we all know, African print comes in a length of 45 inches. So this is assumed to be 45 inches. Why this size is assumed to be our yardage. So what you're going to do, as we said from our calculation that we are folding with 57, you're going to measure from here to here. From this point to here is assumed to be 57. From this point again, 57. That is 57 into 2 places. By the yardage, you fold it into 2 like this. We know because this our length comes by 45. It won't be enough, so we are going to be joining some sides. So after folding it this way, the next thing you will do is you pick one end. You pick one end of your fabric this way and fold it again like this. Can you see? Fold it again like this. You will have something in this way. It's coming in a cone like this. So it is from this point. Remember, the radius of our waist is 11 inches. So you're going to measure 11 inches from here to this point. You take it all the way around 11 inches and you will connect it this way. Radius of your waist. Remember, length of skirt to cut out is 46. So you're going to measure from here to here. You measure your 46. Can you see what I'm doing? Remember, I told you because an African print comes by 45, so you must have joining at one side of your flay. So it's going to come this way. Then you will connect it. We are going to use our African print to do it so that you understand. So this is how we are going to fold it on our African print. I'll fold it just exactly the way I showed us here and get back to you. Please, if you've watched to this point of this video, do well to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Like I told you, I've gone ahead to fold it into 2. This is 57 by 57. So you're going to pick one end like this and form a cone this way. Form a cone this way. Remember I told us, because African prints come by 46, it will not be enough. Can you see? We are going to have joining at this part. These two will have joining. This one won't have.
So remember the waist radius we are working with.
And our skirt length.
We are going to place it from that point all the way around this way. You keep on turning your hands, moving around. Yes, then we'll connect the point. That is the radius of our waist. The next we are placing is the full length. It can come in different ways. Now you come from that radius to the down part, which is 40 something, or you go from the beginning there to the end to get your 57. I prefer using this way. So I'm going to place my 57 inches that way from the apex. That is 57. I'll be rotating my tape all around and keep making a mark at 57 inches. You remember how we got 57, right? So you keep rotating your tape that way and making a point at 57. After which you will connect all the points. So let's cut out the waist radius. Then cut out this down part. Can you see the part I said is going to have joining? Yes. Yes, because African prints comes by 45, is not up to that 57 full length to have. So that part is going to have a joining. So I'm going to cut pieces of cloths, like I'm going to cut out exactly something like that and join and show you. So I'm going to, at this point, I folded my lining same way, then placed what I have on top of it, and I'm going to cut out just the way we cut out the main material. So this is me cutting the waist radius of the lining. Yes. Then we are going to cut out the down part too. Yes, so that is it. So the next thing we are going to do is the sewing part. So stay tuned. So this is, let me arrange it properly. Yeah. So this is the edge of our flare. We are going to use the lining to turn the down parts. We are going to place the lining on top of it this way. Good side of the lining facing the good side of the fabric. Then we will sew and flip through. Let me do that and get back. So I've gone ahead to sew the down part this way. This is for the front. I've sewn the down part. So the next thing I'm going to do is to match. Can you see? Good side facing each other. I'm going to match the end of the material and the lining this way, such a way that the lining will come into the line, the material will come into the lining. Then I'll sew on both sides. I've gone ahead to do that for both the front and the back. This is the back, the part that will be having the zipper allowance. The next thing is put your hand inside this way and turn it out. Turn out the good side just the way I am doing. Turn it out gently. Don't mind the label that you're seeing there. I'm going to remove the label during ironing. Can you see? This is one part of the back panel. The part that will be having the zipper. So this is it. Arrange it properly so that when ironing is going to be easy for you. So that's one part of the back. This is the second part of the back. I've gone ahead to turn it out that way too. So this is how it's going to be. I'm going to go now and close up the part that will be having the zipper. That's the zipper area. I've gone ahead to do that and ironed it properly. Can you see I've removed the label you saw earlier? So this is it. That is the part that will have the zipper. I've gone ahead to join it. So this is the front bodies too. I've gone ahead to iron it properly. Can you see that the main material came in by 2 inch towards the lining? That is because the lining is 2 inch shorter. So I'm going to close the side seams this way. Yes, if you've watched to this point, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification button too. So after joining it, because what I'm making is a gown, not a skirt. If it is a gown at this point, you would just have to put the band. But because it's a gown, I'm going to attach the flay to the upper body. Yes, I'm going to attach the flay to the upper body. I have a tutorial on the cutting and sewing of this upper body. Yes, I have a tutorial on this channel on it. You can do well to check out how I did it. Yes, so I'm going to join it this way. So after joining, this is what we'll have. Remember I told us I have a tutorial on how I made this collar, this rolled collar. It's beautiful. I have a tutorial on how the sleeve was cut and attached from cutting to sewing. I equally have a tutorial on how I made this princess dart. It's not a bustier, it's just a princess dart. And of course, see the outcome of our flay after joining. Isn't it beautiful? Please, if you've watched to this extent, do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. God bless you. Please don't mind my cracked voice. I've actually been under the weather, down with malaria, but had to complete this video. Thank you.